Greetings, fellow Anholics. Welcome back to 1404. Being at war once again, I do have scouted some of the Cardinal's islands, and yes, Dark Hollow, the one that we actually wanted to take over, but it's a bit too expensive, is not having the best defense, right? There's only one tower here, so I think we can take this one down with my fleet, right? That is right across the channel here, so right in front of Dark Hollow. Let's move in there and destroy this single tower there. Once this one is down, we can take down the main buildings here and thus severely hurting one of his bigger islands that he's got available there, right? I hope that this tower is not doing so much damage. It is doing damage, quite a bit so too, but I think my ships are also doing quite nicely. We can, by the way, send a few more, right? I have 2 more warships. Let's get them over here to the blockade of Dark Hollow. And the other 2 here are a bit down there. I mean, it's just also really nice coincidence, right? Dark Hollow, he's holding his island, and we are rather going with the comfortable Sleepy Hollow. I like this one.
We're victorious.
Oh, and yes, we have destroyed the tower. And we can now go in here and destroy his main trading area, his main trading post. Also, nothing else around it, right? So, rather weak island. And by the way, he will not lose the whole island, right? It's just this building here that goes down. His main buildings will still function. We would need to invade this island if I really want to take it over completely. But let's just annoy him here in this area. And I think that's it. He's really weak. I gotta say that. I'm surprised at how weak he is. I had previous games with him where he really destroyed me. And in that case, he's like non-existent almost. He's still a bit annoying, but not much. Let's just check the brass that I have now from the additional island coming in. Still not really feelable there, right? So there's still, it's still crazy. We're having so much brass now coming in. We can see the bit that the candlesticks are not completely empty anymore. There's always a bit of candlesticks in. I guess that's fine. My people will not riot if it's just a bit of that. So we should be golden with that. The other thing is with all the noblemen that the wine consumption is quite high. So we're going ahead there for these alcoholics. We're going to need to increase my wine production. And I can already see where the culprit is, and that's with the barrels. Now the barrels that we produce are not enough. We do still have an iron deposit door available here. So let's go ahead, get us the next iron deposit out with a smelter and with a charcoal burner as well that provides the coal. There you go. So that's a bit more iron than coming in, and iron is missing, right? So we have the iron ore though. So I think also we would need more coal. That's a bit of a problem though, because the coal is taking a lot of space. Here we can still squeeze in another charcoal burner for the additional coal. But where's the warehouse for that? It's working? It's working barely, but it is working. Getting the coal then over, right? I might also just import coal from another island to Bolham to get the required materials over. Now with that, what we can do now, and this one is also working at really low efficiency. We can get a few more bell cooperages up. So I guess 2 of them in addition, what we are going to need for the wine. Let's just go ahead, 2 of them here. Let's also connect them then right with my wine presses that are doing that. And let's also build 2 more wine presses here. Upgrading that. That's not a lot though, what I've done here, right? So we will need to get coal over. The good thing is though that coal should be plentiful in Sleepy Hollow. So if I'm going now for my wine trade route, what we can do theoretically, first of all, let's get rid of the iron loading, right? Because we definitely will need now more of that. Stone is fine. We're also going to, in Sleepy Hollow, load now coal and unload it in Bolham so that we get a bit more of that in. And instead of the stone, wait a second, let's make this one a bit cleaner. Let's go ahead with two wine that we unload, right? And then we're going ahead with the coal and that we're unloading. And then I think we also have the stone in Bolham. We unload that in Sleepy Hollow. Excalibur is not going to be on this trade route anymore. It's now one of my bigger trade ships, right? So we do need 5 slots. So yeah, let's just go with my Vistamar, my large trading ship. That's just going to do the job for this. It's also a pretty long trade route, so it's better to have a good ship on that, right? That has lots of capacity available. So there's the coal coming in. This will definitely be very good for my barrel cooperages then. So these guys here, producing then hopefully enough. Alright. Or all the barrels then. And we still have the resources. Let's also push more. I would like to push 2 more wine presses.
Your abilities are perfect.
No, I'm not doing that right now. And let's just do another one there. Another wine barrel. Because we get enough iron, enough wood, enough coal now. And then it's all about the wine. And the vineyards we have plentiful. So that should do something there. Some improvements to my wine production. We got 2 medium traders now available again. Because I've also, you know, designated the large trade ship now to that. So all golden. Very good. My blockade has done its job. That harbor area is busted. There's still this harbor master office down there, and there's still a medium shipyard that we can also take down. But that's really it. Another blow to the cardinal we can do now is, I think we can take it over, right? Yeah, we can take over this island. 146,000 we would need to pay, and it would belong to us, Reddington. Let's go ahead and do this.
A fellow player
there you go, and with that we actually get all the buildings here, right? So we get it. We can also then just immediately see how extremely inefficient it would be. Sheep Bridge. Is there a problem in Sheep Bridge? For some reasons we just lost our... What is going on? Why did I lose my warehouse here? It was certainly not the cardinal destroying anything here, because he's got only 1 ship there far away. But that's it. Oh, look at that. He's already coming in with some of his ships then. We are pretty down on the money too, so we should be careful. But that was a nice blow to the cardinal. He probably doesn't like that so much. The island is pretty good. It got 3 coal deposits. We do need coal. And lots of building materials. We take them over too. I would actually like to go ahead right away and get the coal started, right? We do need that. That's really cool that we get all of the building materials. I didn't know that. Making expansion, any kind of expansion, much quicker. And this one already has a warehouse next to it. We can just build the road there. So 3 coal deposits in addition. There's lots of productions here. Hemp plantations, cattle farms. Especially the cattle farms, we can boost our meat production with that. Fine. There's also goldsmiths here for the pearls and gold. Unfortunately, we don't have those products yet. I might just get rid of them and get the resources in, right? That's kind of a nice amount of coin and building materials. So for these higher quality things, yep, let's just do this. Getting some money back that we've invested here. Definitely required. And of course I keep the defensive structures, so he will not have an easy time going at our island. And let's also reinforce it further by adding 2 more towers to the harbor area. We can actually add another one over here too. Let's make it 2. And that pier is still within his range, it seems. Very strange. That pier still belongs to him. The shipyard belongs to us though. Back home in Sleepy Hollow, we should be focusing on my next monument now, which is the Imperial Cathedral. Finally, you might say. And yeah, we have a nice spot right here in the city center for this baby. And as we also can see, it will reach the whole island, right? So it has a huge radius, and it will get everything under its control with the faith requirements. Let's go ahead and build it. Now that's nice. 50,000 also in addition, plus a lot of building materials. Let's go ahead and have 1 more warehouse right next to it. This one will be supplying it. And we can now go ahead and start the construction of this monument, right? So there will now be people getting them the building materials. Yes. Also, we are under fire on several occasions. Several locations. Where was that attack now? Here. Pretty far down. And there we're losing the warehouse. We can rebuild it though, right? Because we have the materials. I'm also a bit worried about Sheep Bridge. It still doesn't have its warehouse again, so we do need to build us some lumberjack huts there, get the wood. Pretty insane to me that we really don't have any lumberjack huts on this island. Something that you always usually need. We just need a bit of wood there really, and then we can jumpstart that again. Right now we can build a nice granary. Oh, wait a second. The first one we can actually build again, right? This one.
One of your ships is being attacked.
And then the trading should resume. Right, but it seems the cardinal is striking back there a bit. Which is totally fine, obviously. Giving us a bit of a challenge there. Yeah, unfortunately we're going to lose this ship. Or he's fleeing now. I think he's fleeing the scene. Very nice. Come on, can we catch this one? This flagship, that might be very important for us. And my damaged ship is going into the safety of my harbor area in Reddington, which is right around the corner. What a nice coincidence. Right, and yeah, he's going to lose his flagship there. That sends the right message. Alright, this one is still has not been destroyed, so let's build a fire station and let's build a carpenter hut. And let's also, something that I should be doing in Trund, because we have the materials as well, let's go ahead and build us some defense. Right, so 3 towers should be fine, and we no longer need to have the ships then in this area. It's a bit stressful there right now, with so many locations. How is this ship still alive? There it is, perfect. Destroyed the Cardinal's flagship. And we can happily continue now on our way of destruction. Let's gather my fleet in front of Reddington. Also my two big ships, there they are. Because I'm gathering them for an attack on the main island of the Cardinal. Because even that island is not super protected. It's got 4 towers, Cold Creek. We do need, of course, quite the firepower in order to quickly take them down. But I think we can manage that. That should be golden. I hope so. My fleet is ready. In the last episode, we kind of like prepared it to move against Cold Creek, the main island of the Cardinal. We're not taking over this island here with ships. You can't do that in 1404. You need military soldiers for that. You need soldiers to invade an island and take over all the warehouses and stuff like that. We don't have that yet, but we can definitely weaken him even further by, well, basically blocking his whole main island and thus his residents from getting goods, right? And with that, we are going in here. We're probably going to lose a ship or two. The weaker ones, right? They're taking a lot of damage. My heavy ships, though, they will be fine. There is no doubt about that. I will definitely, though, move them out here, the smaller ones, because we don't want to lose too many of them, as they are pretty expensive in my pockets. And there, this one is out. Perfect. Back to safety. They don't have a huge range there. That's the good thing. And oh, look at that. He's actually built... I think we're getting attacked now by something over there as well. Next tower is down. Let's rather move a bit away from that. And there I'm going to lose now one of the ships there, I think.
Your ship is the target of enemy fire.
Tornado, get out there. Looking better. Yeah, Tornado is going to be safe. Even though it has seen better days.
Your troops were victorious.
Next tower down, perfect. So it's only this one now, and then we can go ahead right away with the warehouse, right? As you can see, it has the active repair item on board, right? The experienced ship carpenter, so it's repairing itself out there at the moment. Very good. This one's down. My heavy ships, oh, they take damage. Yep. They're being attacked by these gates, right? These gates have a huge range. But now I'm outside of it, I hope. Yeah. They really want to take damage, though. Right, that's looking better. And with that, his main building is going down. and he will also not have any way now of getting his goods over there, right? At least as long as he's not building any additional harbor buildings. There's a large shipyard over there that we might also destroy. It's completely undefended, so that's just perfect. Looking like there's a Corsair. It's a Corsair. Why can I not attack the Corsair? Is it a trade ship, I guess? There is his trade ships coming in, right? So that's my main targets there, of course. Because that's just lots of goods, most likely, that he's using. Yeah, like bread, for example, and beer. A bit of loot there for us that we can use to sell, perhaps, or something like that. Let's get to the other side, really. The ships are repairing themselves just fine. My two medium warships, let's get them back to Reddington. They're going to be repaired over there, while my heavy warships continue their way up north here, taking down... Yeah, there's already the warehouse, right? So we just go over there, destroy that. There is no tower here, really, that could hurt us. So we'll be fine. Back to Sleepy Hollow though, real quick. In Sleepy Hollow, as we can see, the Imperial Foundation is gone that I've built. Reason for that is there is this IAAM bug that has been there since the release. If you build the cathedral on a massive island in the center, it's not going to be built. It's not getting any building materials. It's a shame, really, because I was really trying to get the cathedral in here, but I think everything within this radius here is a non-go. No idea why this bug exists, still up to this day. No one really bothered ever. I think I've never been able to build the cathedral. I thought by now it would be fixed, but of course it's not, as this game is pretty much, you know, not in development anymore. So let's get rid of these houses there. Unfortunately, I cannot move them away, but we are going to have the cathedral out here, so that we have plenty of space, and it should be possible to build it here with everything available to us, right? It has the river then to the back, which is fine, and we can place it as central as possible. We are not going to have the whole city anymore within range though, so that's one of the minor problems with that. It's still fine, we can still get rid of some churches, but the main goal here is to build this monument anyway. So let's build it once again, second time. We can now start with the construction. Let's have the warehouse on the other side of the river. Right, and now, once we have made that connection, there should be people now getting the building materials. I think those are the guys here. Yes, and now it's working, right? So now this one can be built in this location, surrounded by houses then, basically, right? And then, yeah, the river on the back, where we might add some more buildings then later as well. But it's still going to be fine. It's at the end of this main road then, which is also nice, right? So at the end of this whole avenue, we now have the Imperial Cathedral then at the center of it all, sitting around. It will need mean though that we will definitely need to provide more needs for these guys here, so we can upgrade them, because I definitely don't want to have citizens next to the cathedral. That means that some of them will need more security, as what I can see. Yep, so there is the need for security. Just check it. This one. The magistrate court I had in this area. Alright. It's going to be the dungeons now. We're going to add them probably a bit further away here. Somewhere over there. That's looking good. Yep, so there we can squeeze in that building. I will need to get rid of these houses there though. So that we have the dungeon out here.
Your ship is the target of enemy fire.
Alright, there are some more pirates now in this area. Corsair ships, quite a lot of them too. I do have my warships, and since we have the money, let's build another large warship to secure my channel here. There you go. Warships meanwhile, very nice. Successfully destroying everything the cardinal has over there. That's also his main building there once more that we definitely want to take out. Alright. So, cathedral being built, all and well. We still have this area now that I can use. So first of all, of course, I'm not going to place anything other than... I think the palace will actually be in this area instead of this one, as the shape here is just much better, right? Right, let's rather move out again, because he's definitely rebuilding somewhere else in the meantime. That's over here. Oh no, it's still on fire. Oh, he's got no warehouse at the moment. Now connected with anything, I think. Nope. Only the Harbor Master office, right? His people won't like that. They will not like that. no needs or no goods are coming in right now. So the palace, as I said, is going to be here, and that means we can have more buildings, more normal houses in this area, but not too many, because I still want to add something here, and that is the dungeons, right? We have kind of like the London Tower, we might say, that we can place here. We do have still one special keep available. I think it's a modded one, the fortress. This one, and I just love that because we can pretend it's a prison, right? What we can have then here in the area, and I would like to have this one in the center, so close to this area there, right? So let's get rid of them, and here I'm just going to add more normal buildings. Then once again, they should get all the needs really right out, but we'll just see about that. Then probably a couple more peasants here, but that's it, right? Provide. Let's build the paved road right away in this area.
You've got a good deal there.
There you go. So there we have that. And entertainment, alright. Some of them are missing entertainment.
Enemy ships have been sighted.
That's
in your
unfortunately something we need to
territorial
provide, but wait a second, we got the church here, and the church I can get rid of.
Thank God there have been no serious accidents at the construction site.
So that I can do. I'm a bit confused right now what he's talking about. Of course
One
the
of your
range is
ships
not
is under
completely
fire.
enough. I will need to do it somewhere else, but there is entertainment now over there. That's fine, we can build it.
Shipbuilding completed.
Let's go ahead and have the tavern just here for now, right? So that I can provide it, so that I can upgrade these guys here in the center. And then there's a chapel only for now, because we can get rid of these buildings again once we've upgraded enough and once we've built the cathedral. So that's that. Construction is continuing on this massive construction site. Very good looking overall. Now, also, another thing I want to do. I want to train a few more troops. So, we have our provisioner down here, where we can continue getting the medium and large provisions done. I need still something else, and that would be the war machines workshop. This one requires wood and ropes and produces war machines. I'm all in for that. Let's build it. And as we can see, it's not permanently building that, so I don't need to commission it manually all the time. We just need a bit of wood and a bit of rope, and we have plenty of that. So let's just get cracking, and with that we can go ahead with trebuchets then. And that I would like to have an easier time laying sieges to cities and stuff like that. Let's also train another army that we can then have. And by the way, I should have a look at my diplomacy there. Those people are not too happy with me right now. The cardinal, right? Let's go with that. Would he declines peace? All right, no problem, cardinal. It was just a minor proposition. Not that I really
Let us keep the
would be,
details.
surprised that he's declining. Yeah, this main island still does not have a main harbor building, so doesn't seem like he's caring about repairing there. Let's get a bit further outside there. Should be fine. Alright, we need to check the goods there real quick, because I have a feeling that some goods are really low, so the meat is still pretty low. Candlesticks is looking better, books is going down. Books and meat would be my priority right now. So the books we have all the way down here. It was Tremund, right? Yes, in Tremund we have that. We do have no indigo anymore left, and no building resources either. So I would like to build another ship. Trading ship to get some building resources over. The next warship out, perfect. This is going to secure us this area from corsairs. And then I just need there's my trade ships. Let's get 2 of them. We have so many building materials in Sleepy Hollow. It's beautiful. Almost 1,000 tons of tools and 1,000 tons of stone. I think that's the cap right now. And let's go ahead, get us the tools. Lots of them. Lots of stone. And my other ship is taking some wood, but we don't have a lot of wood. It's being consumed right now by the Cathedral, but we have plenty of wood here in Tremund. So I'm going with... Yeah, I'm going with some more tools, some more stone, and then glass, of course.
One of your plants has stopped.
Which we don't have that much, actually. Let's get those 2 ships. Get them down here to reinforce my book production, right? So we still need lots and lots of books. Are you not moving? Don't you want to move down there to the south? Ah, there you go. Leaving the port of Sleepy Hollow. Off they go. Perfect. They're on the way. We still have the meat problem. Now with the meat it's a bit more complex, because in Rose Yard, we are full. But what I can see is also storage is full, right? Or do we not have enough? I think we don't have enough carts. Getting deliveries done. Check this one out.
Shipbuilding completed.
Perhaps we can fix this easier than I thought with adding another warehouse. Because I think there's not enough transporters getting the resources to the storage.
One of your plants has stopped producing goods.
So there we have a few more upgrades. How's it looking there with the cattles? Cattles is fine. Oh, salt is perfect. Cattles is looking okayish. Coal. We don't have any coal really. Where could I get more cattles out? Not a lot of space anymore. There is still a lumberjack hut here that we don't need. Let's get rid of that. And instead we can have at least 2 more cattle farms, right? That should be fine. We don't need that many lumberjack huts anymore, so I can just spam them here. Perfect. The charcoal burner there is still having it 90%, 88%, that's fine. And then I probably can squeeze in another butcher there. That's a lot of meat coming in right now, and no ship in sight. So there's the next problem already. There is I think a small trader on this route. There it is. That's probably not enough anymore. It's okay, but I do have a couple more ships now available. The Taurus, nothing close by. Oh yeah, there it is. Daedalus is... Oh, it's for the bread. Sorry. I don't need to build a new one, unfortunately. There you go, another medium trade ship coming out. Because this one is not going to be enough anymore capacity-wise. Look at that. That's beautiful. At least we have enough meat production now. I think we just had a storage problem, right? And then we should be golden again. But 170 tons, one ship will not be enough for that. So that's why the ship is on the way. That's the meat and the books. Wine, okay. Wine could be better, but that's it, right? Other than that. We can also go ahead with upgrading. Yep, I would like to do this. Go ahead, this is my central city area. It should be having good looking buildings there. Oh god, what's going on? Another chapel. I do need to spam another chapel here until we finished the Imperial Cathedral and entertainment. You got to be kidding me. This is like a black hole here. Right? Seems like it's a black hole of everything, basically. Now we can upgrade them.
One of your plants has stopped
there you go.
producing goods.
And then I can go for, yeah, security. Of course, that was the next thing that's missing now. That is the security. Now, that is a really dirty way of handling things here with spamming those cheap buildings.
Shipbuilding completed.
I don't think I need this one there, actually. Nope, I don't. Right, so we can just use that. So until I can build the palace, I will still need to make sure that those guys have everything they need. I will need to get rid of some of the buildings there, unfortunately. Or I'm using the church then. Get rid of the church and build big entertainment building and security building there.
The work here has come to
wood is actually low right now. Who would have thought? I mean, we have 27 tons of wood.
Everything is at a standstill until construction can resume.
Have they stopped working again? I think they have stopped working again. Okay, next try is over here, because this one is not working either. Doesn't matter what I do, so I'm just going to try build it now in this area. Would be fine too, since we have Benedictor in the background, so I think it might make sense to have the cathedral close by. There would also be the possibility of a bigger road than here going to the center, right? Because I still would like to kind of like use the cathedral as a central point for the main road. So kind of like, you know, an end point for the main road. Let's just try it this way. I'm continuing, of course, to rip apart the cardinal over here, so just annoy him out, right? That his main island is suffering, and it is, I think. So he is not able also to build up any ships for now. Also, my ships have arrived down here for the book production that we want to boost. So let's just go ahead, get us the building materials off board. There you go. And now we can focus on that. We have plenty of room here, as we can see, and it's all green area. That's just beautiful about this island. What a marvelous one. We don't need to build any more Nivarias here, and thus also not need to waste any money and space also on these buildings, right? So that's just really nice overall. there we can go with a few of them. Also here, just keep the distance. And yeah, let's just go really crazy on the indigo in this area. So I can have one more here, and most likely also one here in the center. There you go. So there you go, lots of indigo, and the market building in the center. Let's also upgrade this one to the higher one tiers, so that 3 cards can take care of all of these indigo plantations now. In that case, we only still need more paper mills, so we have already quite a few of them working in this area. We still have the river over here that I would like to use as well, so let's just go ahead. Also, we do need the lumberjack huts, right? So, ooh, come on, lumberjack hut number 1. There is a spot here that is looking good. There are really no river slots here? I think not. There is only one here, and there is another one in this area. So 2 more paper mills. Let's make it 3 more paper mills. So 1 more over here. Right. Oh boy, really, really rare, these river slots here. Only 3 on this huge river. A shame.
Enemy ships have been sighted in your territorial water.
But what can you do about it? So there you go. We got the first one rolling. And this one still needs the connection with the lumberjack hut. And also here, lumberjack hut connection plus warehouse over there. That's all the timber, all the paper in the world, right? Now we only need to build another warehouse here. And then I think we go with 4 for now. And we'll just see how it goes.
One of your plants has
there you go, 4 more, and they're going to work diligently, hopefully, printing books for us. Let's just unload the rest of what we can unload. Yeah, it was quite fine, so we consumed a lot here, and get my ships back home. We also got 2 more medium ships ready, and one of them is going to be used on the meat trade route there right away. So there's 2 ships now for the meat, so that we can really take most of it away from here, right? Because meat is something, holy cow, 200 tons. That ship is really needed, right? So meat problem, I don't think we have a meat problem per se. I think we just have a supply problem there, transportation, logistics problem. Then for the consumption rates, the books now is coming into, and candlesticks, by the way, is looking fantastic again. How is it looking there? Come on, looking good for now, construction side. So I think this one is the one now. I think this one is working out finally. And then, yeah, we have this area for the palace. That's a problem though again, because I have the main road here now. The palace is not going to work out up there anymore. I think we need to build the palace down there again. Or up here actually. I have yet to decide. Stay tuned.